What's up everyone, welcome to a brand new video. Back on Forza Horizon 69 again, and in today's video I'm going to be playing your tunes. The tunes that you guys sent me for some of the cars in this game obviously. So, if you guys are new to the series, if you guys are new to the channel first of all, subscribe if you're new. Help me reach my goals for this year, 420,000 subscribers, trying to aim for that. If you want to help out with that, feel free to do so. Like the video, comment or whatever it is you guys want to do. But anyway, welcome back to a video where you guys share your codes with me, pretty much. Your codes for the tunes that you've created. So this is what I've asked for in the last one of these videos. So if you had sent codes over, thank you for that. I'm going to pick a couple of them and I'm going to try them out in this video. If I haven't picked yours in this video, feel free to write them in the comments of this video and I can probably pick them in the next video. If that makes sense to you guys, feel free to do so. Also, for everybody yesterday that watched my video on me actually driving my BMW M4 in real life, my actual car, thank you for that. Everybody has had really nice words to say about the whole video and the whole, you know, driving vlog. So thank you for everybody that enjoyed that terrible video. It is a bad video. I want to put it out there. That is a bad video. It was more of a test video. First of all, I just put it out because I wanted to see what it was like. I asked people, do you guys want to see that video? And a lot of people said yes, even though it was bad. The reason why I think it's bad is because the lighting is terrible. I wish I would have done it in the daytime. I also got stuck in traffic and stuff like that. But I at least talked to everybody while I was doing all that sort of stuff. And you guys got to hear my car a little bit. But again, I need to go in like a more open road area. Again, like I said, I want to start doing this more closer towards summer, where the weather's nicer and it stays brighter out for longer, because at around 4 o'clock when I went out, like 4 o'clock in the afternoon when I went out at that time, it was just it's just getting dark. It was just dark outside and the lighting was just terrible. But the audio quality and apparently the camera position was very good, is what everybody said. So that's good to know. So it was a good test and a lot of people really enjoyed that video. So cool. Anyway, let's get started with this video. And I have someone's tune already picked here, which I'm going to try it out. We'll see what this is like. If I go to this, hop over to tunes. I go search. Share code 135456 is this person's tune, and it said it's a 932 horsepower, 970 newton meters of torque, 924 kilos rear-wheel drive drift rod. Okay, well, this was one of the best drift cars I think in Horizon 4. This was like a very, very competitive drift car in Horizon 4, and this person made it in Horizon 5. I'm down to try it out. Should be interesting. It's on drift tires, it's on drift suspension, and it's still rear-wheel drive, which I love. Power, weight, and torque pretty much very close to being 1-to-1 ratio, which is very, very good. It's actually better than a 1-to-1 ratio because it has more power and more torque than weight, so that's really, really cool. I'm down to put this on. It's an A-class car. I feel like this definitely needs those drift tires, because if it was to have the like snow tires or something like that, it would have been gonzo. I don't even know if I've done anything to this. Actually, this is the one that was a really good drift car, right? It wasn't this. Regardless, I'll still pick this because this is what the tune is for. They're both very similar anyway when they drive. As long as it has drift suspension and has really good tires, then that's perfectly fine with me. And apparently this person said it has a good, it's pretty much a good tune. So let's try it out. Careful with the throttle, he says. Right, 61k to do all the upgrades on this thing. And let's have a look. Nice and low. Nice wheels though, I like that. Ooh, okay. Very bassy with the sound. Diff is definitely locked. What's grip like? That is important here. It does want to send itself sideways very, very quickly. I like that. And by that I mean like it changes direction super, super quick. The steering's actually not too bad either. I'm trying to see, when can I get this thing to spin out pretty much? How much angle can I have before this spins out? I'm going to try in this corner here. And we'll get to bit of handbrake going in it. Okay. It's pretty much almost 90 degrees. It's really good. That is really good. At about 90 degrees, I completely lose it. until that point, the front end grips up really nicely. Okay, this should be interesting. I like this already. I really like this already. Let's have a look. Lots of power for what it is. Lots and lots of power. Definitely not a lack of that there. I like the way it handles as well. Very, very twitchy. So it's not super smooth. It's very twitchy. But it's fine. It means I can like correct it and do whatever I want with this thing and have a lot of angle with it and still be able to save it. If I was on a wheel right now and I showed you guys wheel cam with this thing, I feel like it would be so twitchy. I'd have to do a lot of work, but I think on a controller it's a lot more. It's a lot easier, I guess, to mask that twitchiness, because you guys don't really see my fingers move around. A lot of people were saying for me to try and do like a controller camera, something like that, but I don't record with like OBS. People that don't understand, right? That's an overlay for OBS. I don't record with OBS because I think quality is just better with Shadowplay, with the way I record. I don't know. I could give it a shot. I could try get it a controller overlay cam or whatever. Not camera, but like, you know, just an overlay on the video. But I did slow down there. I wanted to slow down by giving myself a little bit more angle, but then I messed up the entry to the corner. So it was bad. It was bad. But yeah, I could try a video or two where I put a controller overlay up on the screen. I don't know. We'll see what it's like. I'll try it at some point, 100%. Even though I don't really see the point of it, because I don't know. Maybe some people would enjoy it, maybe some people won't. I'll see. I'll make a video or two on it. Some people have asked me, by the way, before. That's the reason why I know that, like, that some of you want to see that controller overlay up on the screen. Because I have been asked before, quite a bunch of times actually, over the past few years, to have that overlay up on the screen so you guys can see my movements and what buttons I'm pressing at what point and stuff like that. I guess it does help some newer players to the game, especially people that are just learning to drift and stuff like that. You guys can sort of learn a little bit about what's going on when I'm doing specific things. But it doesn't show, I don't think, the amount that I'm pressing to, like, let's say, for steering, right? It will tell you the direction of that I'm steering, but it doesn't tell you the amount that I'm steering by, or it doesn't tell you the amount of throttle that I put down, I don't think. The only way to have that up is if I do this. You know? But that is incredibly distracting for me to drive. I don't want stuff like that on my screen. I'd rather drive with nothing on my screen than drive with that on. So I've already, even if as I got rid of it, I was still distracted. I messed up. Oh god. I think this car could easily get like 1.1, almost 1.2 million points on that run. That's a really good car. That's really good. That's an incredibly good tune. Jesus. I never really like thought about it. I just looked at it now and I was like, damn. The amount of points that I got there, especially after messing up quite a bit. I even went off the road for a little bit of the actual run, and I don't think I was getting any points there, but there were also points where I was straightening up a bit too much, but this is a very good tune. I feel like I didn't talk enough about this actual tune. It's very good. Definitely enjoyed this tune. If you want to try it out yourselves, feel free to do so. You saw the shortcut up on the screen at the very beginning when I put it up. Genuinely a good tune to use. I like it. Thank you for the tune. Thank you very much for this tune. It's nice and clean as well. I like the just the simple change in the wheels. I like the way that they're still chrome as well. Makes it look better than if you would have to actually give them any sort of color. It looks good. I like it. It drives very, very well. Definitely try it out yourselves if you want to drive around with this thing. It's really, really good. Has just the right amount of grip. It has just the right amount of power. I feel like it has a little bit too much power at some point, but you can push this thing along very, very nicely, especially with the amount of grip that it has from those drift tires. It's good. It's a good tune. Thank you for that. Right, let's move on to a different tune. Okay, well, I got another tune here, which is interesting. I like this. I like the way people are sending me, like, you know, fully maxed out everything. You know what I mean? I love that. So someone sent me a tune here. It's for an A-Class STI, for 2015 STI. So I'm going to go ahead and search for this. It's for A-Class racing. It's 450 horsepower. So 169000240. That's the code for the tune. There it is. 2015 STI, 450 horsepower, 888 Newton meters of torque. Has a lot better grip than what I had before. Launch is really high up. Handling isn't really that great, apparently. Acceleration is good. Speed is average. Okay, so we'll see what this is like then. I mean, I'm not really going to take a lot from those graphs and actually take it seriously, because a lot of the cars in this game you can build pretty much the way you feel like it's going to be good. And then the game is just like, nah, sorry, it has no top speed. There's many times where I've had that. It's like, oh, sorry, no top speed for you. 0 to 60? Nah, can't do that. It's impossible. It's just funny. So, I'm not really going to take these stats or the graphs into much consideration, I should say. Because, let me mute this thing. Because I feel like it's just going to be so much easier to just drive the thing and feel it. Okay. It's a little slippery. It's a little bit slippery. You know what I'm gonna do with this thing? I'm gonna go to Rivals and actually see. I'm gonna go to Horizon Rivals. He said it's for road racing. Is it? A-Class racing, it says. Wait, what tires did I have on when I put this tune on? Because I was not paying attention. Oh, let's tunes. Go to this. It's rally tire combat. Okay, so it's for off-road. Okay. So that's why the handling on the graph seems kind of bad. It's for rally racing. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, is it? Because it's got race suspension on it. It's got race suspension but rally tires. So is this supposed to be for road racing or is it for dirt racing? I highly doubt it's for dirt racing if you put race suspension on it. I'm guessing because if you were to put some better tires for this thing, other than rally tires, you'd probably be getting the stat to go way over A-Class. I'm pretty sure that's what the deal is, because I think I've done the same thing in a Audi TTS as well, and I put rally tires on that as well. Okay, regardless though, on the Audi that I have, right, I put some air on it, so it actually drives a little bit better than what the stats really suggest, because it grips up really, really well with that. Anyway, I'm gonna guess it's for road racing. I'm gonna pick a circuit that is somewhat tight, I guess. I could probably do this one here. 1.6 miles. Yeah, let's do that one, and then we'll go into A-Class here and see. So I have no rival here or anything. I'm just gonna give it a shot. I just want to see, right? I just want to see how good or bad this thing is when I'm actually racing it around an actual circuit here. So it doesn't really matter what sort of time or whatever this guy got. I just want to race this thing. I'll do a couple of laps with it. I'll probably be able to, you know, improve if I keep going over and over again, but I'll do a couple of laps with it just to test it out, and it should be fine. I think the only thing I have on right now is ABS. That's it. I usually don't really have assists on anyway, except for ABS. A lot of people have really old cars in this because you can put, like, you can give them a lot of power. Plus they're super, super lightweight. So you can give them really, really nice tires. So when you see people racing in these A-class and B-class races, they always have, like, older cars. Which makes sense. I think I've done it as well before. I think I have one or two of these, like, older cars. I don't even know what I picked when I ended up building them, but I did do that as well, just so I could try it. Didn't even need to change down gears there, but that's okay. Third gear is good enough for this, I think. Lots of grip though when I'm accelerating around the corner though. I like that. That's very good. So diff setup is nice on this thing. I'm liking that. I'm going to continue lapping. Yeah, I messed up there. Should have slowed down a little bit more. Same with there. Maybe slow down a tiny bit more just before that corner so I can floor coming out of it. Here, I can do this. It's fine. Probably could have gone a little faster there as well. Here I can go flat out. Here just a little bit of lift off so I can do that. Here harden the brakes so I can do this. Out. Nice. In. Probably should have stayed in a little bit more there so I could then take this corner a little faster. Again, accelerating out of this corner. It's quite nice. Okay, it's a good car for this. Is it top 1000 worthy? I don't know. Yeah. It all depends, I guess, on the circuit that I'm driving around and what sort of car is good for what. There's no way I missed a checkpoint. I literally hit the flag. Stupid. There. Is that better? And then I have to crash to the wall now. Because you made me go even wider. Alright, let's do one run where I don't get like a flagged time. But it also has like a rolling start. Just go flat out here. Stay on the inside here, I think. Like that. Perfect. Okay. Very, very interesting. My driving line is probably terrible compared to what it should be. But we'll see. Okay. It's speeding up a little bit now. That's not too bad. I'll take that. 55,695. Okay, I'll take that. Let's have a look at where I am in the world with that. Let's see if this is top 1% worthy, or have I just made a fool of myself with this tune? I don't know. It all depends as well on the driving line. Because there probably is a better driving line through those corners, but I need to see someone else do it. Because right now, I literally just had a rival that was just kind of not really that good, I guess, to go up against. Right, let's hop into rivals. Go back to the same race, which is this. Select it, go to A class. Let's have a look at where I am, whereabout I am in the world. If I go to this, near me, 18,000. 18,000 in the world. So 53 seconds, supposed to be a lot higher. Yeah, like I said. 53. Jeez. So this guy did it in the Lexus LC. Manual with clutch. Let's select him. See his driving line. And then I'll do I'll do a lap trying to follow him and see if I have the grip to do so. Which I don't think I do. He has so much more grip than I have. So much more grip than I have. He's just flooring it the entire time, and I'm here having to slow down for some of these corners because I'm gonna slide. So you can see the difference between what an A-class build should be like versus what it is like with this guy. I'm not saying that this car is bad. But I'm saying that the tires play a big part, or grip just in general plays a big part. You don't really need a huge amount of horsepower for it to be good. See how much I actually have to slow down where he just doesn't? He just has all the grip in the world. Yeah. That's just, it's mad. They're the same PI. My driving line before wasn't even that bad, actually. He just happens to have more grip at his Lexus. I'm trying to crash into the wall this time. Yeah, it's impossible. It's impossible for me to go flat out the way he does there. It's literally just impossible. It's a good tune. It could definitely use some work. I honestly feel like slightly less horsepower. Short gear ratios are fine, but slightly less horsepower and give it more grip or better grip. I think it's definitely worth it because I don't think rally tires are decent for this car. If you like it's too heavy for it, then just have rally tires on it. I don't feel like they suit it, or at least see. I don't know. I really don't know. Let me show you guys my Audi TT. Right, this is the car that I use for a lot of different events for A-Class. Right? This also has rally tires on it, but the way I built this thing is that it has so much more grip off-road, or sorry, on-road, than what it actually suggests. So let me show you guys this real quick here. Okay. Now, let's do a rolling lap and let's have a look and see what sort of time I can actually get with this car. Again, the Subaru's fast, but I don't need it to be really fast. I need it to grip really well. I need it to have a lot of downforce. I need it to be good on these tires. They're rally tires. They're not supposed to be, you know, street tires. So this is pretty much what it looks like when a car has a lot of grip, especially for A-Class. I could possibly use some closer gear ratios, so they can accelerate a little bit quicker, but this is pretty much what this is like to drive. More power does not always mean better, especially when it comes to like lower class racing like this. There you go. I got a 53.5, so 2 seconds, more than 2 seconds faster than what that Subaru is like. And it's very similarly built to the Subaru, you know? It's still on rally tires, but I have more downforce. As you can see, even though I'm not as fast as the Lexus, this is still a very, very good build. So 53.524 is the best that I've done so far. Again, like I said, better gear ratios, a little bit better tuning on this car as well, and be even better. But the Subaru definitely needs a bit of downforce, or something to make it so it's good when it comes to taking corners, because I feel like it's really, really lacking in that department. It's very, very much struggling, in my opinion. There I could have made it a little bit better with the diff, that I could accelerate out of second gear instead of pushing myself out wide. I can possibly pull myself in a little bit more, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. So you can see the difference between his Subaru and my Audi, right? Very much built the same, same sort of you know, setup on it, which is pretty much, you know, rally tires, race suspension. You know, it's the same sort of thing, but I have a lot more grip and I have a lot more downforce. I don't have as much power that he has in the Subaru, but you don't really need it for stuff like that, you know. Anyway, that's what I think about your build. So 450 horsepower, probably a bit too much for what it is. Focus a little bit more, I guess, on grip. Try to make it so, I guess, aero plays a bigger part as well in your build, because on this thing it makes a massive difference on it, and it's a very good car for what it is. Even though I think I made my gear ratios a little bit longer, just for the fact that I was also using this thing in like on some bigger circuits and stuff like that. So yes, when I go uphill, you know, my top speed isn't the best with this thing, but when the road levels out and stuff like that, it will be a little bit higher than what you guys are seeing here, of it being like at 120 miles per hour. It will definitely be a lot higher, but again, that aero is also bringing it down as well. You know, like it's just slowing my top speed down. It's not even just my gear ratios themselves, but again, like I said, I made this thing so it handles corners like a champ. See what I mean? A little bit of downhill and just keeps climbing, goes and goes and goes. But again, I think I still could have used maybe, you know, the 6-speed to its advantage instead of having just the 5 speeds going right now. As long as I'm not driving up a hill, then I think I should be fine with this car at a top speed. But yeah, your Subaru's good. It just needs a little bit more downforce, I think, a little bit more grip in some way, shape, or form. You don't really need as much power, especially for A-class racing. You just don't need that much power. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, or if you guys want me to try your tunes, obviously, first of all, if you want me to try your tunes, put them down in the comments below. If you write your tune down and YouTube doesn't accept it because it sometimes thinks it's a phone number, try to write it down a different way. Put like a dash or a comma or dot or something between the numbers, and maybe YouTube will accept the comment. But for now, that's it. Like I said, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, like it, do whatever it is you guys want to do. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.